short, but I went to YouTube and I shared the video about Joe Biden that I was talking about. So that way I won't get anything confused. Just make sure you look at the link, the video that I posted about. Wait, it sound like some shit going on. Hold on, wait a minute. There's some gossip going on. What's going on out here? I can't. Shut up, Donna. Oh, Lord, child, it's about to go down, girl. Well, people in their issues, but anyway. Oh my goodness, anyway. So, as I was saying, is I'll put the link down. Move! I'll put the link down to the bottom of the 1994 crime bill, whatever that shit was that they were talking about. So, just make sure before y'all start going and start praising Biden and start getting behind Joe Biden, just make sure you listen to what the fuck he said. And if you still choose to go and vote for Joe Biden, that's fine. I'm not voting for Joe Biden. I don't care whoever's in the Democratic Party that I feel as though is the best candidate will get my vote in the primary. But I will not, me personally, will not be voting for Joe Biden. I will not. I don't care how things have changed. No. No. Some baseball bullshit. But yeah. I just want to say that us as black people, we really need to stick together and really need to start. I don't really even know, but we need to start doing something because I saw the video of the shooting in Little Rock, Arkansas, with a police officer was on the roof of a car. The car was moving like maybe 2 miles per minute, and he sat there and just was shooting like 8, 9 times inside the windshield. And you see the man brain splatter everywhere. That's cold-blooded murder. It's murder. There's nothing, anytime you kill someone in cold blood like that, that's murder. The cops have this thing where if they feel as though their life is in danger, they have a right to use deadly force, but it goes against policy, so that's why they get terminated. That motherfucker needs to be in jail. That's murder. Cops need to be arrested on the scene when something like that happens. They need to be detained. They need to be locked up until things are straightened out. Then that's when they get their freedom or not. All this, you killing motherfuckers, then putting them on administrative leave. No. It's fucking murder. To me, it seems like they're put on administrative leave just so y'all can find a way to cover shit up. The way that cop shot that man in that fucking car didn't make no sense. It never make any sense. The Laquan McDaniel situation, the Jason O'Neal situation. This boy is driving a stolen car and y'all busting shots at him. He climb over a fence and you kill him. Then brag about it. The same thing with the dude that was in his grandparents' backyard. Y'all shooting people dead. Then y'all getting off for it. It's not cool. Like, the shit is fucking sickening. And something needs to be done about that. Who's gonna get at the police about these unjustified shootings of 9 times out of 10 of minorities that don't have weapons but are accused of having them? Who's gonna speak up about that? Because something needs to be done about that. Like, it should be no way if me walking down a fucking street and because I have my hands in my pocket because I'm cold, that warrants me getting shot down. Shit, you can have headphones or something. A cop say something to you and they feel threatened, they can kill you and get off for it. It ain't cool. And I know it seems like it's a repeating cycle of, I don't know what it's like to be a cop, and I'm not gonna say this, but something needs to be done because I believe more suspects has been shot without weapons than actually the ones that had them. It's not cool, and I don't understand how, like, in states like Florida, I don't know if Georgia have an open carrying state, but it's okay. You're saying it's okay for me to have a license, it's okay for me to carry a gun, but if I'm found with one, I'm automatically dead. Because you feel your life is in danger. It ain't cool. And I'm all about police. I'm not anti-police. I'm not. But something needs to be done. And y'all black officers, that's who I want to talk to. I want to talk to a white officer and I want to talk to a black officer separately. Because I want to know, when y'all see shit like this going on, what do y'all do? Because I have never heard of a black officer. I'm not saying it don't happen, but I'm killing a white person in a routine traffic stop. I've never heard of a black officer firing at a white suspect and no gun being found. I've never heard of it. Now, it is a video. I mean, not saying that white cops don't kill white people, because they do. They do. I mean, I'm not saying that they don't, but it's a video. Y'all know about the high beam murders, about the 17-year-old boy that flashed his high beams at the cop, and the cop, the traffic, whatever. That cop should be in jail. That cop should be in jail. I don't care if the 17-year-old attacked him or not. Because one thing I learned about Albert Einstein, when two objects are moving at the same time, you can't tell which was moving. So you don't know if the cop was coming after him or not, because you can't tell. That's called general relativity. You can't see two objects moving together. You can't tell which one is moving. Okay? So therefore,
girl, my T-Mobile bill coming up and shit.
From a camera angle, you don't know who was moving towards who.
Shut up!
I don't understand how it is. You're supposed to be a sergeant. Sergeant Frost, you stop a 17-year-old boy, a 17-year-old white boy. I'm not saying anything, but a 17-year-old white boy. He's giving you shit. He's giving you the lip, this, that, and the third. I don't understand. You have the balls, to stop him. You have the balls to open his car door, drag him out. This is white on white now. This ain't black on white. This is white on white. Drag him out. He gets down on the ground, stole his cell phone. You kick his cell phone away. You tase him and pop, and he run off on you, and you choose to shoot him 7 fucking times. You mean to tell me all that balls to do all that? To pull the boy out the car, do all this. But the boy run up on you and lay some. When it comes to laying fucking hands, you gotta get a gun and shoot him 7 times. But they granted him immunity. This was up in Michigan. I think this was like maybe 3 years ago. They granted him immunity because they knew it was some bullshit. Now, this family gotta bury their fucking child. You get what I'm saying? They're getting a civil suit, but still, that ain't no fucking money compared to your fucking child. I don't understand maybe that's the reason why I couldn't become a cop or whatever. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason why, but I just don't understand. I've never in my life, I don't know. It's fucking crazy. Like, it seems as though if they just feel as though they want to kill somebody, they do it and they get away with it. There's never a situation where, unless they have a split-second decision to make a situation. And 9 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, they always say, well, just comply with the officers. Just comply with the officer. Now, had it been me, if I was a cop and I walked up to that 17-year-old white boy and he was giving a lip. See, what bothered me about that whole video situation with that, per se, was the boy flashed the high beams because the cop lights were too high or some shit. The cop felt offended by that. That's the reason when the whole situation happened. But I could understand putting him down on the ground, putting him in handcuffs. I could even understand you taking your belt off and giving him them hugs. But for you to shoot that boy the fuck dead, if it was me, that probably would have happened. I probably would have snatched his ass out of the car, probably would have laid some hands on him, but his ass would have been here to tell another day.
You would have been okay.
They scared, man.
Fuck that.
They hide behind their fucking guns. It is not cool. All these fucking... I don't mean to get mad because, like I said, I don't want to get mad because it's just a touching situation. I'm just sick of seeing these fucking videos. And these videos affect people. I may not know the guy that was shot in the car. I may not know LaQuan McDonald. I may not know Trayvon Martin. I may not know Mike. I may not know them. But still, they are an essential part of me because I am a black male. Believe it or not, I'm a black male. And it does bother me when I hear about shit like this. And nothing's done about it. Things like that don't happen too much here in Atlanta. Like, I haven't really heard about nothing like that happening here in Atlanta. And it's happened in Philly a few times. Effectively, I knew somebody that happened to, a guy that happened to in Philly. They said he was reaching for a gun or whatever, and they shot him dead. I mean, what the fuck, man? Like, it's just like, I don't know. Then with the rapper that was asleep in his car. Y'all walk up to someone that's sleeping in their car, and y'all wake them up, and he's startled, and y'all kill him, saying that he was reaching for a gun? Like, no. Who's going to answer for that? That ain't cool. Like, yes, protect and serve, but damn, it's not protect and kill when you feel like it. Like, I don't, man. Woo, couldn't be me. I swear. Like, this shit is the fuck crazy. Like, I mean, I understand that your life, listen. It's been some situations where, or there was a time up in Philly where a cop just went to go ask a guy what was wrong, and the guy blew the cop brains. I remember I was in Philly when they were popping cops every 5 fucking minutes. I was there in 08. So, I know. And, to the good police officers that do police work, and that's about protecting people, not about killing people, because at the end of the day, criminals have lives too. Criminals' lives matter too. Now, well, we don't have a right to just going around killing people when we want to. What's up, Joe? We don't have that right. Nobody does. And nobody should. And I feel in a police shooting like that, in a situation like that, the police officer needs to be arrested on the fucking scene of the fucking crime and need to be thrown in jail until an investigation is done. That's what needs to happen. And y'all need to do better training. People need to do better at training, because I'm starting to feel like whoever's doing the training needs to be held accountable. Shit, if 2 guys me and someone decide to go rob a liquor store or something, and I get killed by the person that I'm trying to rob, the person that was with me going down for my fucking murder. So who's going to go down for the criminal murder? Because at the end of the fucking day, it's still murder. Who's going to go down for that? It's still murder. It is not legal for a cop to murder anyone unless is in danger. If you're sitting on top of a fucking car and the car is moving slow, you need to hop your ass off of it and catch them when you can. What happened to that? Catch them when you can. Somebody speeding, zooming through the streets. Okay, we're going to go after them, but we'll catch them. They'll run out of gas. We'll get them. But shooting them down. Like, wake up, people. They're not here to serve and protect us. They're not. Like, I just, like, hell, even when you look at the training, when you go, I've never been to a gun range before, but when you go to the gun range, the fucking front is black. And I hate to say it, we even do it against ourselves. We do it against ourselves. This is what's funny. I've been working at Walmart, at this particular Walmart, maybe like a year and a half, almost 2 years. A security guy that I see every day, see him every day. One day I went outside and I just put on my black hoodie. I went outside to smoke and I'm gonna put on my black hoodie. As I was coming back, I'm walking up and he come out to me, "What are you doing here? You need to go home." And I'm like, shit, if I could, I would. He was like, "You need to move your ass now," and started to reach for his fuck. I had to pull back my hoodie to tell him who the fuck I was. Then a manager came out. Mind you, we all black. A manager came out and felt the same way because I had on a black hoodie. So is there something about a black man in a black hoodie that says something? Like we're up to something or something? I just want to know. Because I just want to know. Like, I'm sick of seeing my peers and my family members, because we, believe it or not, even though we're family, I'm tired of seeing them shot dead in the fucking street. I'm tired of it. It's sickening. It is like an epidemic. It's like, if I could see it first from what I remember, because I was born in 81. I'm a little old. I was born in 81, but it was the crack epidemic. Then it became the gun epidemic. Now it's the police killing us epidemic. Like the war on drugs. Like when crack came out and people was out strung up, motherfuckers not feeding their kids or whatever, they wanted to lock everybody the fuck up. But now that people are addicted to meth and heroin, all of a sudden now they want to come out with Hurricane to help them, but yet they want to lock us under the fucking jail. You got motherfuckers that's sitting in jail now for weed, for petty fucking crimes. Man, I don't want to get into this too much because my voice is starting to stress me out, but like I'm saying, I'm just tired of it. Just fucking, it's sickening. Like, you know, you have this massacre that happened over in New Zealand. Like, what the fuck? Like, shit has just gotten bad. Like, I gotta give the credit to the police people here in Atlanta. I do. Well, maybe because majority of them are black. I mean, not saying that makes a difference, but like, I'm sure they go through shit. I mean, they had their shit, but you rarely hear about some shit like that. But like, no, I did do a video on my YouTube about that ICE agent. That sound kind of fishy. But that was something that sound kind of fishy too. But at the end of the day, that's how I believe. Like, I believe that if an officer is involved in a shooting, a heinous shooting like that, their asses need to be locked up on the scene. And you know what? I bet you if we got together and we pushed for that, it probably could happen. It probably could happen. It's fucking sickening. Shit. Hell, I'm about to run for motherfucking president. I'm about to run for office. Yes. Yes, Howard Glover for senator. Put it in. Put me on the motherfucking bill. I promise you, shit'll change. I promise you it would. Oh, yeah. But yeah, okay. Okay, so that's that bullshit. You know, that police. I'm looking at them police videos. They're addictive, but I know I gotta stop looking at them because it just makes me emotional. But fuck, like man, that shit. It's just sad. And so to the people that lost their lives. Now, I'm not saying that they probably did. Excuse me. I'm saying that they probably didn't belong in jail. I'm not saying they went, like, for instance, with the Laquan McDonald thing. What the fuck was he doing out there? Like, to this day, I still don't know what he was doing out there. All I know is that the police were chasing him. The boy that stole they all like 17. We were all 17 at one point. That's what I don't understand. I can't put myself in I can put myself in a 17-year-old state of mind. My mom used to call the cops on me constantly when I was, because, you know, she was crazy and whatever I didn't do what she said, she would just call the cops just to be dramatic. But at the end of the fucking day, shit, had it been today, I probably would be shot dead. Yeah, like, it ain't cool. Like, these kids they were children. They were only like just 17 years old. That's like half of my life. They haven't even had a chance to do anything yet. But, you know, like I said, we just gonna let that ride where it ride, you know. I'm not gonna be the group, but like I said, if we got together as black people, we can make a lot of shit happen. Because we have some white people on our side too, and other races. But we have to get together and decide what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. And that shit ain't the fuck acceptable. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about was yesterday I was at work. You know, I work at the Atlanta International Airport, the Hartsfield-Jackson, whatever it's called. Okay.
Not no more. I quit.
I was talking. All right, one of the guys that work in a shop next door spilled something, and the maintenance guy who was Caucasian had to clean it up. So he cleaned it up. You know, he's a good worker. He cleaned it up, and he says to the supervisor, he says this. Listen to me closely. What he says. He says, I just had to clean up one of your stock boys' mess. Next time he do it, I'll vote that we have public crucifixions in Olympic Centennial Park. He said, next time it happen again, I'm going to push for us to have public crucifixions in Olympic Centennial Park. A white guy said this to a black guy. What the fuck do you mean by that? Now, I took offense to it. I did. I was highly offended. I reported it to his supervisor. I wrote a statement. I said I didn't want him fired because I don't think he was joking, but I don't think he knew what the fuck he was saying. Shit like that ain't cool. You get what I'm saying? Now, bad enough, my great-grandmother was probably swinging in Olympic Centennial. Well, it wasn't Olympic Centennial Park back then, but Piedmont Park. A bunch of us was probably hanging from trees. Hell, they used to hang people up in Stone fucking Mountain. But, you see the type of rhetoric that you still have. Racism is still alive. It is. The dog has issues. The dog has issues. The dog has issues. But yeah, man, just like, man, like, we need somebody that who protects us? Is there anybody that protects us? Is it? You know. But yeah, I told his supervisor, and they're supposed to have a talk with his. You don't say it like that and think it's okay, think it's cool. But pretty much that's all I really wanted to say. I really didn't have a plan to go live today. I'm about to get ready for work, but I just just remember 2020. Vote for anybody but Joe Biden. We gotta change the fucking rhetoric. Like, shit, right in a motherfucking candidate. I voted that lady, what's her name? Stephanie Flowers down in motherfucking in Arkansas. I'll vote for her. She needs to run for office. Because it seems like she's the only one that gets it. I don't even think a lot of us get it. I don't. I tell you, I ain't no motherfucking killer, but don't push me. Sorry, y'all. But I'm just saying, like, oh my goodness, my sinus is bothering me. Let me get off this camera, man. Basically, all I basically said is, just do your homework, your research. All right, I gotta go. I'll holler at y'all later. Thanks for taking the time out to listen to me rant about my bullshit. But just listen to, if you have anything you need to say or whatever, like I keep saying, inbox me. I love conversation. I may not be able to get back to you as quickly as I would because, I'm always moving. But, yes, please inbox me if you have anything that you want to say or any ideas or anything you want to talk about. We ain't even got to talk about it on the air, but, live. I keep talking like I'm on regular TV or live, whatever. All right, I'll holler at y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.